Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one we're talking Tom Aspinall's prediction for UFC 314's co-main event, Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler. We're going to add our own comments before getting started. Make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. To my surprise, well, not so much of a surprise that obviously Tom Aspinall thinks that Paddy or wants Paddy Pimblett to win the fight UFC 314 against a Michael Chandler, but it's the way that he thinks Paddy Pimblett will win this fight. It's via knockout. On so many occasions now leading up to this fight, I hear people speaking of Michael Chandler as if he's just a average lightweight contender, somehow just another name, on the resume of Paddy Pimblett. I beg to differ. It's going to be a drastic difference in level from Paddy's last fight and this one. Last time, if I'm not mistaken, was the Bobby Green fight, King Green. He finished King Green via submission. It was an impressive win. But I also have to remind you that King Green was finished again by Maurizio Ruffi in even more spectacular fashion. So what does that say about King Green, the 38-year-old, and where he currently stands in terms of form, right? That being said, I do understand people are going to refer back to Michael Chandler's losses inside of the octagon. Let's not even bring up his Bellator career, and I'm going to get to the losses in the UFC career, but his Bellator career was almost flawless. Let's just say that. But in the UFC, if we look at the names that he actually lost to, Charles Oliveira, champion of the division, right? He lost to Poirier at some point, number one contender, fought for the title numerous times, right? All of the guys that he's lost to were either champions of division or at some point fought for a title. And he fought those guys in their prime. Charles Oliveira, right? And every single time those fights were close, every single time Chandler came close to finishing those fights. So even if you were to beat Chandler, you're guaranteed to leave a piece of yourself inside of that octagon. And thus far, I don't remember anybody actually like finishing, not via submission, and I'll get to the submission part of it, with striking wise. I don't remember him being finished striking in the UFC. So it's going to be a first if I'm not mistaken. I believe this fight, if Paddy Pimblett was to finish Chandler, it would be probably closer to a submission. Just because if you're Paddy Pimblett and you decide to stand toe-to-toe with a Michael Chandler, thinking that you're going to outstrike a Michael Chandler, even if you do either win a decision or end up knocking him out, you're guaranteed to take good amount of punishment and leave a piece of yourself instead of the octagon. So realistically, I think Paddy's going in there trying to finish this fight on the ground, perhaps in 3, because the longer this fight goes, quite frankly, the harder it's going to get for Paddy Pimblett, because we all know the relentlessness of a Michael Chandler. This does not dismiss the idea or the chance or the opportunity of Paddy Pimblett actually finishing Michael Chandler. But realistically, I don't think that's going to be the game plan for the guy heading into this fight. But I do understand where Tom Aspinall is coming from. After all, they're both natives of England, right? If you made it this far, I appreciate it for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.